So this is a little daily checklist. We're going to get into this in much more detail, but just like any cooking recipe, there's a very distinct recipe to cooking up a business. But right now, I'm just going to recap the 11 basic activities that are involved in building a business, especially in our industry. So number one, this is a people business. I don't care if you can do it all without talking to people or have AI do it. Baloney. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And you really need to care about people. Number one is reaching out and connecting. People ask me, Dwayne, what do you do on a daily basis? And I say, well, I get up in the morning, I like to get in the shower, and I like to start thinking about people. If you want to start thinking about 3, 4, or 5 people right from the get-go that need you, that need a word of uplift, that need a word of edification, that need a little faith message, that need something from you that you can give them. Because when you do that, you uplift yourself at the same time. You'll have an impression come to you where you'll know who you want to talk to and who needs you. On my Facebook page, if I search, I can go to birthdays. Comes right up. And see right today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 birthdays. The very least we can do is send them a little birthday message. So reaching out and connecting. 2, share on social media. We've already kind of blended that here, but let me show you how easy Oliabo has made it to share on social media. You can go right to your studio app. You can skip the tutorials. They have everything here. They have the recent activity. They have everything basically that you need. But if you go right down here, I can draw a little circle, but on the bottom, you see there's 4, there's home, there's this share, there's people, which is your address book, and then there's your shopping cart. So if you go here, you can instantly go to your My Quick Share links. This is how simple it is to use social media to share. So you can share your site link, you can share your brand rep link, you can share the business opportunity. Boom, there's the business opportunity, there's the QR code, there's your My Share link, and if I hit share, it instantly can share it. You want to share it down here to social media? Boom, you can share it on Facebook. You can share it in your messages. You can share it in your email. You can share it on WhatsApp. You can share it on Messenger. You want to share it to people? Boom. You just go to people, and there comes your address book. And if you want to go to your address book, I'm going to scroll through here. I have about 12,000 names in my address book that I've collected over the years. The app has made it very, very, very easy, and we recommend posting at least 2 or 3 times a day. You should have at least a minimum of 3 or 4 posts a weekend. You want to mix up your posts. You just don't want to be always business. You want to share a little bit of what your fun activities are, what your family activities are, something that that uplifted you might uplift another person. I get a lot of uplifts when I read people's posts. And that's one of the beautiful things of our industry is because it's a people industry, people can uplift people. If I go to the app and it says, Oliabo just added some new content. Catch up. There's 2 here that have been added. So every single day, they are adding material to help us grow our business. And sometimes it's a product video, sometimes it's a corporate video, sometimes it's a compensation plan video, but they're always adding new content every single day. And it's so easy to share the content, to copy the link. If I want to share, this is a great one that's just been done by Kim Wood, Financial Intelligence. And if I just want to share that, I can just share the link, copy the link and share the link there. And I can hit complete and boom, it's off and it's done. You're getting the message out there to others. And that's what this is about. So like, comment, and share and collaborate. That's the key to effectively getting your video in front of others. Number 3 is follow-up. I love what Gordon says, fortune is in the follow-up. And if you're not following up with someone, you're sending a subliminal message that you really don't care about them. So follow up. The app has made it very easy to follow up because it actually reminds you to follow up. But beyond that, take a real interest in people. Ask questions, show interest. It's been said that sometimes it takes 3 or 4 or 5 times to follow up with an individual before they really feel that you are interested in them, that you want to follow up with them. Number 4, personal development. I will have audiobooks, and I will listen to audiobooks there. I will turn my vehicle into a library. And every time I do that, I pick up new thoughts, new ideas. One of the books, Think and Grow Rich, I picked up one major idea that had changed my life forever. And that was chapter 10. It was the mastermind principle. It was the fact that when two people get together, you create a third person that neither one of you would have created by yourself. I've used that so many times in masterminding. Host a small event. Hosting a small event means just that. Hosting a small event can be having a meet and greet in a coffee shop somewhere. Numerous meetings have been done, thousands upon thousands of meetings in a coffee shop. I'm thinking of one in Japan. I'm thinking of one in the Philippines. I'm thinking of one in a hotel lobby. You can do a three-way call meet and greet. I was on a three-way call today. 3 times I was on a three-way call today. One of my mentors, again, was a man named Bob Schmidt. Some of you that are watching this may remember Bob Schmidt, and he taught a very valuable lesson. We sat down for lunch, and he chastised us. He said, how come none of you are breaking out your product? And he brought his product, and he broke it out and set it on the table, and he said, you got to have your product there. And so we opened it up, we toasted, and it was fun. And I learned a great lesson from that. I never travel anywhere now without having product in my car. I'm always be repping the product, we say. Number 6, adding new members. So you want to constantly be setting an example to your team of adding new members. Never, ever get into the habit of going into management mode where you're not adding new members, because it is true that the speed of your team really relies upon the leader. And so the team will follow your example. It really does take 17 to 20 people in order to get 1 or 2 that are really going to be engaged. Trust me, that's life. But here's the good news. It doesn't take more than 2 or 3. You get 3 or 4 or 5 key good people that are working with you on the team, and you can build a very significant business in our industry. Number 7, being engaged in your team, training your team. Oliabo has 2 calls. Actually, they have 3 now during the week. They have 2 calls on Wednesday and a call on Thursday. They are promoted very well on the Oliabo website. But what they do is they have an opportunity call where they just briefly talk about 45 minutes to an hour. They talk about who's running the company. They take turns so you can get from different perspectives, from finance, from marketing, from the CEO. And then in the evening, they have a leadership call. They say milk for babies and meat for leaders. And he might be a vegetarian, I don't know. But anyway, it's vegetarian meat food for the evening. And that's where leaders talk about their experiences and they talk about their disappointments and their successes and some of the things that they're doing. And so you have a leadership pool that comes together and talks in the evening. On Thursdays, they do trainings where you actually talk about the Oliabo app. They go through that in detail. They talk about the Oliabo compensation plan. They talk about the Oliabo products, where they do a deep dive into more of the training of it. So this is being led by top down, and we can take this same thing and start doing it with our own teams. Number 8, recognize and celebrate. Everybody loves a pat on the back. Learn to do that with your team. I mean, it's so basic, and it should be so basic, but always be giving some positive reinforcement and recognition to your team for doing something good. On the Oliabo app, it will actually help nudge you to give recognition, because it'll show you who's placed their first order. It'll show you who's signed somebody up. It'll show you some key indicators that will help you in the edification process. Number 9, we don't really sell. We absolutely do not sell. What we really do is share our stories. We share our experiences of something that's been positive for us with the products. Be a product of the product. Use the products. As you use the products, you begin to build what we call a testimonial of the product. And then simply share that simple testimonial. Number 10, use the invite, don't convince approach. So instead of explaining everything, and sometimes we get where we want to share too much, what we really want to do is simply ask them, would you be open to more? Do you have an interest? I thought of you because of this. I have a video that I like. Would you mind watching it? It's only 3 minutes, and giving me your feedback on it. So just simple invites. Don't present features and benefits again of the product. Simply invite them. Number 11 is simply keeping score of what you're doing, tracking your numbers. How many messages sent, conversations started, follow-ups, new customers, new team members. Here's the good news. Again, it's all been done for you. You go to the Oliavo app, you simply go to your team, you go to My Business. My Business will very quickly show you exactly where you stand in your rank advancements, how many new people have joined, how many new orders have come in, how many new members have joined your team, etc., etc. So the Oliavo app gives you the information that you need in order to track your business very quickly and very effectively. You can see very soon how many of your team members are on subscription orders, so you can have a good idea of how many are engaged and staying active in your organization. So the Oliavo app is really your key to tracking your numbers. The most you're going to learn is from mentoring, is from following those who've been successful, learning and understanding what they do and listening to what advice they give, and then sharing it with others in your team. If you'll do this on a consistent basis, I promise you your business will grow.